A newly proposed state bill with bipartisan support would keep Cal Fire firefighters employed year-round and help with staffing issues, its supporters said. The Fight for Firefighters Act proposes to transition about 3,000 seasonal firefighters who are employed for 9 months a year into 12-month employees to increase the number of firefighters ready to respond to emergencies at any given moment and to provide relief to understaffed firefighters. The proposed legislation was announced during a news conference in Sacramento on Tuesday, February 4, featuring both Democrats and Republicans. Legislators unveiled it exactly 4 weeks after the deadly wildfires that swept through Los Angeles County last month first broke out. Cal Fire Battalion Chief Liz Brown said during the press conference that there was a time when California's fire season lasted 3 or 4 months, but that's no longer the case. Fire season is now all year long, and yet we still rely on outdated models to determine our response, she said. We cannot continue to nickel and dime public safety and expect anything but catastrophic consequences. Brown said the toll on firefighters is real, from seeing personal relationships suffer to suicides. She noted the high number of calls to Cal Fire's mental health helpline by employees and urged more support for firefighters who are stretched too thin. Fire doesn't take a break, and neither should our commitment to those who fight it, she said. Senate President Pro Tem Mike McGuire's office later put out a news release noting that firefighters endure severe mental health challenges, as well as face injuries, fatigue, and stress that often lead to burnout. More than 57,000 calls have been made by firefighters to the state's mental health hotline in the last 6 years, according to the Senate leader's office. McGuire said transitioning Cal Fire firefighters to year-round employees would result in all 356 Cal Fire engines throughout the state being fully staffed 365 days a year, something he called a much-needed shot in the arm. The text of the bill was not available Tuesday, but supporters said it would also allow all Cal Fire vegetation management crews who clear dead or decaying trees and other brush that can fuel fires, and all Cal Fire helicopter bases to be fully operational year-round. Employing firefighters year-round is expected to cost the state $175 million to $185 million annually, said McGuire. But he noted that the losses incurred by the city and county of Los Angeles as a result of last month's deadly wildfires are expected to be much greater than that amount, and do not account for the toll of human suffering due to lives being upended or lost.